Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm super excited to be back today with another video. And today we're covering what sold for me in the month of August 2021. And guys, I am so excited because this is my best month ever reselling. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So everything is going great. We are actually in the process of moving right now, so things are a little hectic. And honestly, I was gone for half of this month, so I wasn't spending as much time doing Poshmark as I normally would. So it's actually really exciting and really encouraging that we are still able to have our best sales month up to date, even with me being gone most of the time, Jeremy having to run the business while I was gone. And also we made a lot of sales this month, but they weren't as high selling items as normal. So last month we had a lot of sales over $100, and this month I think we only had like one, maybe two. So we sold more items for less money, which is actually going to be better for our strategy of our business, but I'm very excited to jump into all of the numbers in today's video. I tell you guys exactly how much I actually pay for items. I tell you where I get them. I tell you how much I sell them for, how much I actually make at the end of the day. We are straightforward here. We love an honest business, and I am really excited to share all the numbers with you guys. So I've got Odie Boat here. He is always so freaking cute and tired when we film these videos, aren't you, buddy? So I've got Odie Boat here. We're gonna run through the numbers. I've got all the notes on my phone, but let's jump into what sold in August. So in case you didn't know, I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark. I do a lot of my sourcing from the Goodwill outlet, and I have a Poshmark as well as an eBay and a Mercari. Majority of my sales are gonna be from Poshmark. That's where I spend the majority of my time. I don't have any bots. I do all of my sharing myself. I don't do very much cross-posting. I'm mostly a Poshmark kind of gal, and then my husband also has a Poshmark, and we actually list things on both of those accounts. So that's just what works best for us, and I just don't really feel super good about bots in general, so that's just my opinion. But from all of those different platforms, the majority of our sales are going to be from Poshmark, and in total, with our sales from all of those platforms, this month we made $3,093.50 in sales, which is wonderful. Last month we were just under 3,000. I think we were at 2,900 and something, but this month we just went right over almost to 3,100. So that's a great increase, especially encouraging since I wasn't here for 2 weeks because I was in Indiana for a bridal shower, bachelorette party, and some other extenuating circumstances with my family. I had a death. My grandma died this month actually too. So I wasn't here for a lot of time, and it was kind of a rough month for us, but we still did a lot of good things for our business. So that's very exciting. So we made that $3,093.50 in sales, and then our gross profit. So after all of the cuts that Poshmark and such take out of the money that we make, we made $2,386 in gross profit. So the only thing that's going to cut out of this now at this point is going to be our cost of goods, and of course taxes at the end of the year, but I'm going to factor those in at a later time. So we sold in total 118 items this month, and our cost of goods was only $173. So that's roughly $1 an item, which is wonderful. And the only reason that we can do that is because we source at the Goodwill outlet, which is where you pay per pound and not per item. So that's really good for us. Since we had that cost of goods of $173, our net profit at the end of the day is $2,213. So that is how much we actually made this month just from all of our reselling endeavors, which is great. I'm very happy with that. That is our highest net profit of all time as well. And when I look at this too, this is my full-time job. So I'm making about $1,100 every other week if I look at it like that. And that is a-okay with me. I am so good with that. That is wonderful. And this doesn't include what I make off of YouTube as well. So for Poshmark, for all of this, it's really great. So our Poshmark sales were $2,983, so almost the entirety of our sales. We had $5.50 on eBay. I sold one thing on eBay, and then on Mercari we had $105 of sales. I didn't sell anything on Mercari this month. Jeremy did. He sold I think 5 or 6 items. So that's where all of our numbers come from. So, I mean, I'm very pleased with these numbers. I'm very happy with how everything is going, and I'm super excited for what the future will hold. All of this is great. This month we are actually, we're in the process of moving right now. We just bought a house, which is super exciting. So I know this month is going to be a strange month too. I'm having a lot of strange months, which is not ideal, but our business is still doing okay, which is good. So hopefully for this next coming month, I'll still be able to make at least that $3,000 in sales. I would love to eventually get to a 4K number in sales, but I wasn't even selling like as a job a year ago today. And so to be going from making maybe one or two sales just from things in my closet last year at this time to actually making this a business is a great growth for a year. If you are just starting this journey, I know it can be discouraging to see other people's numbers. I want to share my numbers with you as a way to help you and to help you understand how viable this is for you. I can do this and you can do this too. And if you're making better sales than me, then I'm so happy for you. And if you are not quite to where my numbers are yet, you can get there too. I want to root for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you are a seller, if you're part-time, if you're full-time. I love to hear how you guys are doing with your reselling businesses, and I really am rooting for you guys. I hope you are doing so well, and I hope that you just are loving life and loving being a reseller and getting thrifted items into the hands of people that are gonna love them. It is such a fulfilling job. So I just hope you guys are doing great too. So those are the kind of the overview numbers for what I did. I sold 118 items. We made about $3,093 in sales. So those are great numbers. But now we're gonna jump into some of the more interesting sales. So I'm gonna jump into specific items that we sold. I'm gonna tell you guys how much we sold them for, give you the story behind them, and then we're gonna see how much I made from them. So these are all gonna be sales for about $40 and above. And some of them are really good sales and some of them are just, you know, okay. So we're gonna jump into this interesting sales now. Our biggest sale this month was this vintage Ralph Lauren knit sweater. And this sold on Jeremy's Poshmark. Now this guy was so cool. I found it in the bins, which is just so crazy to me. But yes, it's a vintage Ralph Lauren sweater. It had this really cool embroidered detailing on it. It was kind of Fair Isle. It had these really weird looking deer on it and I loved it. But I sold this for $125. I paid maybe $1 or $2 for it in the bins. And after all was said and done, we made $92.55 in profit on that. So that was an amazing pickup. I still can't believe I find such amazing things in the bins. If you guys haven't been following along with my journey, I find really cool things all the time. I find designer pieces too. It's incredible. If you guys love that kind of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below before you leave. But that was such a good sale for me. So very excited about that one. And then the second highest sale of our month was this pair of UGG Classic Minis. I just found these. These just sold like a week ago. I found these at a Plato's Closet and they were not really on sale, but I sold that day so I got 10% off of them. They were like, I think $35 maybe. Then I got them for about $27. I bought them for $27 and then we sold them for $108. So after all the fees and everything, we made $78.95. So that's about $50 of profit. That was the thing I spent the most money on this month. By far, I spent almost $30 on that item, but also I only had it up for a few days. It was maybe up for like 4 or 5 days at the most before we sold it for $108. So $50 profit very quickly. I'm very happy with that and I will take it. Now, this next piece is something that has been sitting in Jeremy's Poshmark closet for so long. This is something we picked up on our honeymoon when we went thrifting together for the first time, and it is this cashmere sweater that is from the Brooks Brothers, and it's a very nice piece and it finally sold. It sat for a whole year and now it's sold for $80, which is another good sale. Since we got it in the bins, it probably cost us around $1 to pick up, especially in the Midwest. The Michigan bins is where we got this, and I think that their cost per pound is even lower than it is over here in Maryland and Delaware. So that was a great pickup as well. And so after the fees, we made $62.50 and about $61 of that is probably profit. So wonderful pickup. And then this next item is another piece I picked up this month. So it did not sit very long. It is this Versace jeans t-shirt. Versace Jeans Couture. It was a really cool t-shirt. Jeremy actually found this one. I'm getting so proud of him. He's doing really well looking and finding things. But we found this at our local Goodwill. It's like just down the street from our house. And we paid, I think, like $4 or $5 for this. And I sold it for $65 this month. So it didn't sit very long. I think I had it listed at $100 and they offered me $65 and I was like, you know what? I'll just take it. So I sold it, and then after the fees, we made $52, so about $45 of profit. The only thing about this sale is they gave me a 1-star review, and then you can say why you give people a review as well. And their review was just other. It just said other. 1-star other. So I don't know what happened there, but I did not get a good review on that sale, but you know what? It happens. So it happens to me too. If you get a bad review, don't sweat it. Sometimes you don't understand why and they don't give a good explanation, but it's just kind of comes with the game of reselling. So that was that piece. And then this is another piece I picked up in the bins, is this Eileen Fisher cardigan. This is a piece that I loved. I thought it was so classy. I wanted to keep it for myself. and I had it sitting in my closet for a little bit, and I didn't wear it. I had it in there for like 2 weeks, and I just realized that it kind of fits with my style when I was going into the office every day, but now that I am working from home, I don't know when I would wear that. So I'm so happy I decided to sell it because we sold it for what, $60? Yeah, $60 right away. It sold within a week, and I got it in the bins for maybe $1 or $2. So I got that in Indiana, actually. I love selling Eileen Fisher, and I sold that, and then the profit on that was $46.50. So I made about $45 off of that piece, and it was a good sale, and I love selling Eileen Fisher. She just makes such nice, sustainable, really classy clothes. So that was a really good one. And then this next item is this J. Crew Fair Isle sweater that I picked up in my 90% off of Plato's Closet video. This one I picked up, and it was new with tags. I think I bought it for like $1.20 or $1.40. And it sold on Mercari for Jeremy for $46. Now Mercari takes a little bit less of a cut than Poshmark, but it's not as user intuitive. But after all said and done, we made $39.70 on there, so about $38 of profit. And again, I picked this up within the last month, so this piece was selling quicker, and I've been finding that as I've been doing this more, as I've been reselling more, I am getting so much better at picking items that sell quickly. And that is something that's super important to a business model. You don't want your things to sit for a year because you're just out that money for a full year. You want to sell things as quickly as possible. So a lot of these things I picked up this month, sold within a day or two, sold within a week, and that is what I'm hoping for. This next item, I actually sold 3 Patagonia pieces here for about $40. I'm just gonna run through those real quick. I found this Patagonia vest. I believe I found this in the bins. If I didn't find the bins, I got it for 90% off at the Plato's Closet, but we sold it for $45 and made $34.50 on it. And then we have this Patagonia quarter zip that I sold for $40 and we made $30.50 on. And then we have this Patagonia Nest Brown little vest as well, and I just picked that up at the Plato's Closet the other day, and I sold that for $38 and made $30.40. So all 3 of those pieces, I believe I either found in the bins or I paid very minimal for at a Plato's Closet, and we resold them all for about $30 to $35 profit. So again, love finding Patagonia. If I can find it in the bins, that is the best. Patagonia generally sells well for me, so very happy with those. And then we have this super cute vintage butterflies dress. I found this again at my local Goodwill, and we sold it for $44, so $35.20 of profit, and I bought it for I think $6 to $7. So I made a little bit under $30 on it, but I still thought that was worth it, and that again was only up for about 2 weeks, so it was a pretty quick sale. And then this next piece is a Champion crew neck sweatshirt. Guys, I see so many Champion crew necks, especially when I am out thrifting, and I don't know why more people aren't picking them up. If you are looking for an average sales price between like $25 to $45, I would highly suggest picking up Champion when you see it. Like, leave some for me, but also pick them up and resell them. I sold this one for $40, and it's a super cool one. It has a really big logo, which is a very unique feature, which is why I priced it a little bit higher than I normally price Champion. I think I priced it at $50, and then I got an offer for $40. But when I find just a normal Champion crew neck with the Champion logo across right here, I pick it up because if I can get it cheap enough, they sell really quickly for me. And this one sold for $40. I made $32 on it. I got that at the Plato's Closet, I think 70% off sale. So I think I paid $3 for that item. It was originally $10. I made $29 off of picking up that Champion crew neck. And then we have 2 more interesting sales. This one is a J. Crew alpaca and wool little turtleneck. It is so nice. It was so soft. And I actually have the exact same sweater, but with a crew neck instead of a turtleneck, so I'm excited to get that listed. So this one we sold for $40, and I made $32 off of it, and I got it in the bins. So I got about $30 of profit from that piece. And then this last piece is a very interesting piece that I found in the bins as well. It is this Alan Payne vintage little like fisherman sweater, and I've been finding a lot of these in my local bins. I've been loving picking them up because they have a great resale value, but they don't look like they would make a lot of money to the average reseller. When you're looking at something, usually you're looking for brand, but if you can find these more Icelandic, Irish, kind of English looking sweaters, especially fisherman sweaters, they're really popular right now, and they can sell for a lot of money because they're made of wool, so they're a higher quality item. I've been finding them in the bins quite often, and I've been picking them up, and this one sold for $40. So I made $32 off of that, and I probably paid about $1. So another $30 profit sale, and again, it's another piece that I would be on the lookout for if I were you. Again, let me know, guys, what your guys' sales look like in the month of August down in the comments below. I would love to hear how you guys are doing. If you guys have any questions, I am an open book. I would love to share with you guys anything I know. So if you have a question, again, leave it in the comments below. You can also message me on Instagram. Make sure you follow my Instagram. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that like button before you go. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.